One Book, One District is an opportunity the District Library and Media Center organizes and hosts for all DCSD schools in our community to come together to promote literacy and connection with each other through a shared experience. Our goal is to choose a book that can be enjoyed over all grade levels and experienced in different ways. We focus on choosing an award-winning author so that students will learn what it is like to write, illustrate, and publish books that are inspiring to others. The culminating week-long celebration of One Book, One District corresponds with Fall Literacy Week. The DLMC encourages all schools to celebrate in a way that makes sense in their communities, but still connects us around a single book. This helps us unify efforts throughout the district supporting literacy and giving everyone a shared experience. We partner with the Foundation for Douglas County Schools for this district-wide program.
At many of our schools, librarians take the lead at their school to plan and promote specific events during the week. This year, our participating schools collected over 23,000 pairs of socks for the Denver Rescue Mission as a community service outreach.
So the kids promoted our sock drive for the Denver Rescue Mission, and they got their teammates to engage in fierce competition.
We do challenges, assemblies.
Well, counting socks got a little bit hard.
It got
especially
out of
when,
hand.
Like, you really had to make sure that no one was talking to you as you were counting because there were so many.
And in the end, we had one victorious team who walked away with a spirit stick.
We donated them to the Denver sock drive that was happening in the whole district. We thought that this would be a really good way to support our community.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was fun getting the chance to just help other people, and it just felt really good overall.
This story kind of happened because in our 6th grade, when one of our students was listening to this story, the author talks about a secret message hidden in Braille on one of the pages.
Some of us who are deaf talk with our hands and faces. Some of us who are blind read with our fingers. There's a secret message in Braille here.
One of our 6th graders, Tony, he said, well, what about the secret message?
And she said there was a secret message. So me and our library teacher, we enlarged Braille, and then I took a hot glue gun and I put dots on each of the Braille. We took it to our school counselor because she knows how to read Braille.
So I was just in my office one day and I received a text message from Mrs. Cindy, our librarian, and she said, can Tony come by and show you the Braille message in the book? He wants to decode it. And I said, yeah, that's great. That's an awesome idea. If I'm remembering correctly off the top of my head, it was a message something along the lines of, if you read Braille, you will never fail.
If you know Braille, you'll never fail.
It melted my heart that, you know, one of our students was curious enough to want to decode it, and he came up with his own creative way. It just shows the curiosity of kids and how, you know, a book can inspire kids and help them learn and teach them diversity and inclusion and teach them Braille, and it was fascinating and awesome.
We made this book in our Spanish class called Si Vienes a Legend, which is If You Go to Legend. And it just explains a lot about the different aspects of the school-related things, extracurriculars, things about the people and the culture, and it was just really cool to put the project together because it really gave us more perspective on really what our school is.
So each partnership, created one individual page about each individual aspect of Legend.
All 3 of my classes worked on this together, so it was really cool to see my kids kind of working across class periods. It also gave us time to talk about our culture as a school.
So this was the page that we worked on. It's just talking about how Legend is a big family, a really big community. The teachers really care about their students and care about their success.
My favorite page, all about sports. Sports is a prominent part of Legend. Softball, especially this year, has been really successful. We've won championships and games and stuff, and we've been really successful.
I think this project gave the students a lot of creative freedom to draw whatever they wanted to or say whatever they wanted to about Legend, to explain how Legend is a family.
Yeah, it was a really fun time to hang out with your friends and make this great book.
So we are creating stars to go along with the theme of If You Come to Earth, which is the book that we all read. We are making stars out of wooden reeds and we are painting them to look like galaxies.
I just wanted the kids to use these stars as a platform to connect to the book, but also to connect to star lighting here in Castle Rock.
2, 1. I just tried to remember the book and the designs that they use, the word choice, in order to try and create mine and get it as realistic as possible.
I learned that space could be all different colors. The universe is
much more than we think it is. We basically learned how to flow watercolors. You have like this big block of water and then you like place one color in one spot and it kind of just like flows through the paper.
Adding your colors into the star, okay? You can paint a pattern on these. I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow with my clean brush and just gonna drop them on top.
Oh, I love that.
This project really allowed the kids to differentiate whether they wanted to take it a step further and make it super more in-depth, or really let the kids from all levels just access the star and just paint and have fun and have a star that hangs from the ceiling that they can take with them at the end of the school year.
Maybe it's like we should welcome everyone, even if they're not from the same place we are. Yeah, even if we're not the same, we're always welcome.